Whenever we see predators chasing prey, we always feel sorry for the helpless prey. Well, in this countdown, we've compiled a series of videos where you can see the predators getting a taste of their own medicine. If you like rooting for the underdog, it's time to watch our countdown. Number 16, Impala versus Cheetah. Cheetahs are not the biggest cats, but they are the fastest. So when they go for a kill, it's hard to escape. However, impalas are also very fast and equipped with a pair of long legs that can cause some damage. In this clip, a cheetah decides to chase down an impala. It's a race between two of the world's fastest land animals. The cheetah gets hold of the impala's hind leg, but it's not easy for the cheetah to maintain balance. The impala is large and strong and keeps kicking the cheetah. It's very difficult for the cheetah to control the impala. The cheetah gets help from the cub, but it's still difficult to subdue the impala. The impala manages to move the adult cheetah, which allows it to thrust into the cheetah's midsection and knock the cheetah to the ground. The impala's hooves pierce the cheetah's skin. Finally, the impala escapes. The impala is in bad shape, but the cheetah is in worse shape. You can see his side is torn open by the impala's hooves. With this injury, the cheetah won't be able to hunt. This likely means the end of life for him and the cub. Number 15, Cheetah versus Springbok. The next battle is a showdown between a cheetah and a springbok. The springbok puts up an intense fight, nearly looking like the springbok will overpower the ferocious cat when the springbok knocks over the cheetah and nearly pins it. However, the cheetah manages to get a hold of the springbok's neck and tries to suffocate it. The springbok is in trouble, gasping for life while the cheetah cubs are impatiently waiting for mom to prepare dinner. The cheetah thinks the springbok is dead, so she drops it on the ground. The cubs run over and start to eat. However, as the springbok demonstrates, he is an excellent actor. He played dead and then quickly fled the scene. That's enough to get him out of the exhausted cat's grasp. That's what happens when you serve it, but don't cook it. Number 14, Cheetahs versus Nyala bull. The Nyala bull is massive, so even with these three adult cheetahs attacking together, it's not going to be easy. The bull uses the trees to protect his back and faces the cats head-on, charging them with his hooves when needed. The cheetahs try to undermine the bull's stability, but the bull stands his ground. It looks like these cats will have to find something else to eat. Number 13, Cheetahs versus Gemsbok. The Gemsbok is a large antelope that lives in Africa's deserts and arid plains. The oryx is also a large antelope of the oryx genus, but lives in southern Africa. These two animals are very similar, and both have lethal horns that can kill the most dangerous predators. In our first clip, these two young cheetahs spot a gemsbok that may have escaped from lions. The young cheetahs decide to chase the herd and eventually grab a small one. But the young cheetahs don't anticipate that the mother of the young one would join the fight and attack them. But that's exactly what happens. The cheetahs are startled and flee. The young one seems fine, but his mother will check to make sure he's safe. She smells the young one under her belly and then immediately chases the cheetahs. Number 11, Wildebeest versus Lions. Wildebeest may be the lion's favorite prey. In this clip, two lionesses attack a wildebeest. The wildebeest hooks one of the lioness's legs with its hoof. The wildebeest keeps stabbing the hooked lioness with its hooves until it throws her to the ground. Meanwhile, the other lioness bites the wildebeest's leg, so the wildebeest tries to ram this lioness with its horns. The two lions unfortunately run away from the wildebeest. This is one angry wildebeest. Number 10, Wildebeest versus Lion. When wildebeest are isolated and face a pride of lions, they are vulnerable. But in a one-on-one situation, a wildebeest can hold its own against a lion As you see in the video, this wildebeest beats the lioness to a pulp, ramming the lioness's body with its horns to the point where the lioness gets thrown back and eventually slinks off. She may be asking herself, what kind of crazy wildebeest is this? This lioness must have thought the wildebeest was an easy prey. She just needed to pounce and it would all be over. But as you can surely see, that was far from the case. Number 9. Buffalo versus lion. There aren't many opponents that can defeat a lion. But there is one powerful adversary that lions must avoid, although lions can kill almost any prey, especially when they cooperate. The African buffalo is very difficult to take down for a single lion. Taking down a buffalo is no easy task, so it usually requires multiple lions working together. When a hungry lion attacks an African buffalo, the outcome is more surprising than expected. He jumps on the buffalo, and it looks like he's about to get a fresh meal. But before the attack, 2 younger lions had been lurking. This buffalo seems thoroughly exhausted when it looks like it's all over. 2 of the original herd's buffalo return to investigate when one buffalo bravely comes to the rescue, charging the lion and tossing this predator high with its powerful horns. Surprisingly, all the animals survived relatively unscathed, except for the lion's egos, that is. Number 8. Rhino versus warthogs. Rhinos are usually peaceful, unless provoked. I don't know what these warthogs are trying to do, but it seems they are challenging this rhino. If I were them, I would be very careful, because they don't want to anger this massive animal. The rhino doesn't feel threatened, but is most likely annoyed. If that's the case, something's going to happen that these warthogs may regret. After staring at the warthogs for a few seconds, the rhino decides it's time to teach these pigs a lesson. Then he uses his powerful foot to toss one of the warthogs into the air. I told you something was bound to happen. I guess sometimes certain individuals can only learn the hard way. Number 7. Wildebeest versus cheetah. This young wildebeest is bucking like a bronco, resisting these 2 cheetahs and constantly twisting its body to try to get free from the cheetah's control. The herd watches from a distance, but slowly approaches as if to scare the cats off. In the commotion, for some reason, the wildebeest manages to break free, aided by the herd. Number 6. Buffalo versus lion. In this video, this time it's a male lion trying to attack another massive buffalo. You can see the buffalo toss the male lion into the air. Effortlessly, the lion retreats and is limping as he crosses the road, heading to the bush to lick his wounds. However, with an injury like that, I'm not sure how long this lion can survive. If he can't hunt and feed, he will eventually die. Number 5. Buffalo versus lion. In this video, this time it's a male lion trying to attack another massive buffalo. But the buffalo stands its ground and charges the lion with its hooves. The lion retreats, forgetting the whole hunt, at least temporarily. Number 4. Yak versus snow leopard. In this video, the snow leopard tries to grab a yak calf, but he doesn't anticipate that the adult yak would come to protect the calf, even though the leopard already has his claws around the calf's neck. The mother yak keeps jumping up and attacking the leopard until the leopard lets go and flees. Number 3. Buffalo versus crocodile. A crocodile latches onto a buffalo's hind leg. A second buffalo comes to the rescue, tossing the crocodile into the air twice. The crocodile seems to have taken a heavy hit, while the buffalo seems to have only minor injuries. The crocodile survived and can now be recognized by the large scar on its body. The scar tissue is thin enough that when the crocodile inhales, it expands outward, forming a balloon shape. Several years after that incident, you can clearly see this. Number 2. Elephant versus buffalo. If you want to see how powerful an elephant is, just watch as it charges this buffalo and knocks it to the ground. This buffalo has no chance of survival if the elephant doesn't stop the assault. Imagine having a 14,000-pound animal stomp on you and charge at you with its massive, deadly tusks. Number 1. Hyena versus common eland. I love the way these two common elands charge at this hyena, trying to prevent it from killing their calf. But the hyena is tenacious and won't give up until it gets its prey. These two elands stab it multiple times with their hooves, but it's not enough to prevent the hyena from killing the calf. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I bet you loved seeing the prey strike back for once. Of course, not all of them succeeded, but at least they gave it their best shot. My favorite was the wildebeest knocking over the lion. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you tell us in the comments below? Well, that's our countdown of 16 moments in which prey used their horns to beat predators. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and tell us your thoughts in the comments. Check out our other videos and follow us to join our happy family.